All right, so Stu, help me out here. The Pentagon yesterday. Okay, now so let's just replay this. Earlier this week, it's only Wednesday. Earlier this week, they were like, "Well, we can't rule out little green men. Can't do it. Like to, but I watched Mork from Ork. That was a true story." And we're probably shooting down alien spacecraft. And the aliens did travel probably close to light speed, highly advanced society, and they decided to come down and introduce themselves in hot air balloons. Please. That was Monday. Yesterday, they said, yeah, we think those balloons are probably, they were private balloons, not tied to any spying at all. Wait, what? These balloons now have nothing to do with China? This is from the Pentagon? No foreign intelligence? What are we shooting down? Well, they're probably private balloons. And has anybody called and said, "Hey, that was my balloon"? Did anybody say that?
No, but we definitely should. We should definitely say the Glenn Beck program put up a balloon. They shot it down. Now they owe us millions of dollars.
Okay, so this is how you lose all credibility. That Chinese balloon, just a weather balloon, and we just found out about it. No, you knew about it. Not since it penetrated the airspace in Alaska like you told us last week. No. We now know you were monitoring it when it left China. So, not going to give you a pass on that one. So, how many times have they lied to us on this story? So, what is it? Remember, this story started right after Seymour Hersh said, "Yeah, I've got some pretty good evidence that it was the United States, this administration, doing a covert op against the laws of the United States." And they blew up the pipeline. You should just check that out. Oh, look at the balloon. Balloon. And we're all talking about balloons. Okay. Now, I'd like to believe that, they actually mean anything that they say, but they don't. They don't. Why didn't you blow up the balloon? Let's just take that one. Well, because it's not a threat. Okay, how do you know that? Well, we just found out about it. No, you didn't. Well, I mean, we knew about it, in Alaska. No, you knew about it before. Okay, well, yeah, but it's just a weather balloon. How do you know that? Chinese told us that. And you trust them? Well, I'm getting a lot of I'm not getting a lot of money from them. No, what are you talking about? And we can't shoot it down over the United States because there's no place, there's not 1 inch of land between Montana and South Carolina that doesn't have people riddled all over it. Yeah, there's lots of land. Well, okay. How many times did they lie just about that one thing? And the press just reports it. Last night, unfortunately, there was another shooting. This time at Michigan State University. Biden came out, "This is why we have to have strict gun control, banning assault weapons." We don't even know what kind of gun it was. Maybe it was an assault weapon. We don't know. Maybe it was a John Wilkes Booth gun. We don't know. But here's something we do know that the press hasn't really been up to reporting. The guy who did the shooting, he was arrested for not having a licensed gun, just a little while ago, and the Soros prosecutor decided, I'm not going to do anything about it. Let's release him. Oh, so wait, you have laws on the book, but you won't enforce them. Okay, all right.
It is a fascinating part of the story in that, gun laws, the right wants gun laws too. Mm-hmm. We want fewer laws before people commit crimes and more laws after they commit crimes, right? We want them punished after they commit crimes. The left wants the opposite. They want more laws and more punishments before people commit crimes and then almost no punishments after, which makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Okay, so Why would they do that? Because it's not about the children. If it was about the children, you'd be pushing for more laws before and more laws after, and actually going after the Soros people who are letting all of these people go. Okay? But they don't do that. This is not about guns. This is about our country is likely to collapse, and they need to make sure they don't have 350 million guns in the hands of 250 million people. That's what this is all about. This is all about their power. And let me just make a case. What was the balloon story about? I don't think we can tell you yet. We don't know. But it certainly wasn't about green aliens, even though that's the step Biden took on Monday. He started a UFO commission, something that Congress did 3 years ago. We don't need another commission. We've already got one, well-financed. Why would you do that? Because you really thought there were little green men that were invading us in hot air balloons? I mean, there is more of a chance that that was the wizard returning to the Omaha State Fair. Same reason you're not hearing about this today. Jim Biden negotiated a deal with the Saudis because of his relationship to Joe Biden. He negotiated a $140 million deal with the Saudis. Nobody's talking about that today. Hunter Biden? No, I didn't see anything. What are you talking about? Of course not. Of course not. There's what? In fact, today, and I'm going to get to this in a minute, the Washington Post is excusing people on the Hunter Biden laptop. They know they got it wrong. All of these stories, they have wrong. All of them, from the beginning. And then they just keep moving the goalposts until finally there's just nothing. It's just a sieve, and it's just leaking everywhere. And everybody knows, okay, well, that's not true. The FBI agents, see if this is a stunning revelation to you. FBI agents misused FISA data to surveil a political party. I wonder which party it was. Equal chance it was a Democrat. And here's what they said. Look, the FBI, it gets very complex. The rules are often, quote, misunderstood. Those rules for FISA are just misunderstood. It's not really hard. Do you have evidence and strong suspicion of a crime being committed with a foreign entity? If the answer is yes, okay, show me the evidence that you have, and I'll give you a FISA warrant. That's it. That's it. That's how complex it is. FBI also came out, and they said, okay, all right, we had to search a long time to find out all of those names that were, John Does with Jeffrey Epstein. And it's taken us a long time, and we're still not done with it, but we're going to release it here probably this year. Probably this year? What are you talking about, probably this year? They haven't released any of the names. Now, so you know, these are just names of people that worked with him. Okay? Had connection. These are not the Johns. These are the people that work with him. We don't know who the Johns, even though they have the little black book, we have no idea whose name is on that. Why is that? Why don't we know the names of these very powerful people? When Bill Clinton gets onto a plane on the Lolita Express and goes to Thailand with Jeffrey Epstein, I'm thinking maybe it wasn't for food. Do you like Thai food? Love Thai food. Let's just hop on the jet and go have some. Don't think so, but don't know. And why don't we know? We found out this week that one of the hosts on MSNBC did a critical look at Hillary Clinton when she was running. She's now just come out and said, by the way, I was told anything about Hillary Clinton had to go all the way up to the president of NBC to give approval for doing it. Why? What kind of news organization does that? The train update. We now know that officials buried the critical health risks until after the residents returned home. So we knew that it had vinyl chloride. They were going to burn that up. Everybody should get out of here. It's crazy. Then, all right, it's fine. I'm going to tell you from, I'll be in Columbus, but I'm going to tell you, that part of Ohio, man, I would lick the grass. It's so healthy there. Everybody goes back, and then they say, oh, by the way, there was a few more chemicals. One of them was one that was used in World War I as a killing agent, but don't worry about that. They told them after they went back in. Why? Why? Why isn't Pete Buttigieg being pilloried right now? What is the answer for this? Nobody in town is going to trust the EPA. No one's going to trust them. No one's going to trust anybody that says anything about the air quality. And then what will the media do? These people, they're just extremists. That's like those people who live near farms. They just don't believe anything. Yeah, why? Because you don't tell us the truth. Ever. Ever. And then when it finally does come out that, oh, that's the truth, here's the Washington Post. Republicans in the House are having an investigation into the collusion of the media, the Justice Department, and intelligence officials as they censored the true story of the Biden family corruption right before the 2020 election. So now the Washington Post, it just matter-of-factly says, the true story of the Biden corruption. Really? Because you were part of the group of people that would make sure we couldn't say that without being banned. Now, Glenn Kessler, the designated fact checker at WAPO, claiming intelligence officials who lied about Russian disinformation were very careful in their wording of that letter. So now the Washington Post is saying, look, what they said was it has all the earmarks of Russian disinformation. They never said it was Russian disinformation. Really?
Now, every one of these media sources took that letter and turned it into a straight-out statement.
But that's not what these trusted officials were doing.
And none of the trusted officials who were on those shows pushed back on it. They didn't say, oh, well, actually, you're going way too far here by saying it is Russian disinformation. They didn't push back on that point. And, of course, everybody knows that. But
well, apparently,
it's the game we have to play.
It's the game that is being played. Now, here's the good news. All of this, for the very first time in modern history, 48%, only 48% of American households have satellite or cable TV. We have, when I was in TV, what was that? Just, 10 years ago, it was 96% of every household had cable or satellite. It's over. It is over. And they know it. And now they are grasping for anything to keep their head above water. Warning, when that happens, this is why you always stay on the boat. If somebody is drowning, don't jump in. They will push even friendlies down to save their own life. But it's collapsing quickly.
If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to our channel so you'll be sure to see similar videos from BlazeTV with the added bonus of signaling YouTube that your voice and opinion still matters. And if you're looking for more great conservative content, check out one of the 2 videos suggested here.